East Fife TV is brought to you by the East Fife Supporter Society and Paint Tech Fife.
Hello, good evening and welcome to Galabank for the final game of the season, the League One playoff final, second leg. Quite the chaotic first leg at Bayview, 5 goals, 3 red cards, all of which culminated in East Fife bringing a 3-2 lead down south. I'll take you straight into the teams for the two sides.
18 is Callum Higginbottom.
For Annan Athletic, number 1, Jamie Smith. 4, Josh Dixon. 5, Tommy Muir. 7, Paul McGowan. 8, Josh Todd. 9, Aidan Smith. 10, Tommy Goss. 14, Ryan Muir. 15, Max Kilsby. 16, Paul Smith. 23, Luca Ross. Just one change for Annan Athletic with main man Tommy Goss back in for Scott Hooper, who was one of those sent off on Tuesday night. On the bench, 12 Greg Fleming, 11 Daniel Carmichael, 17 Aaron Brown, 19 Charlie Maxwell, 20 Mackenzie Strachan, East Fife, 21 Liam McFarlane, 4 Kieran Miller, 5 Brian Easton, 6 Conor McManus, 10 Alan Troughton, 14 Nathan Austin, 15 Rhys Peggy, 16 Adam Lareff, 19 Andy Monroe, 20 Mamadou Ba, 22 Michael McKenna. No changes from Tuesday night's win, or indeed from Saturday's win over Edinburgh City. On the bench, 1 Alan Fleming, 2 Stuart Murdoch, 7 Jess Norrie, 8 Pat Slattery, 9 Scott Shepherd, 11 Jack Healy, 12 Gregor Nicol, 18 Callum Higginbottom, 23 Robert Jones. And I'm delighted to say that I'm joined on co-coms by Ollie Anderson. Good evening.
Good evening, how are you doing, Daniel?
Yeah, I'm not bad. How's the ticker then?
I am buzzing like a second-hand fridge, I tell you. I cannot wait for this today. Well, selfishly, I don't think there's going to be any more exciting than here tonight, with so much at stake for both sides. It will be a really positive way to end the season, considering there's been a lot of ups and downs. I think you'd agree. The highs have outweighed the lows, but unfortunately I don't think we're quite
overall,
over that bitter taste that Peterhead is sinking. That Peterhead defeat, I don't think we're over that bitter taste in our mouths just yet, but a victory today I think would totally soften the blow.
Well, it's a beautiful day for it, and you would have to say that the East Fife fans have certainly turned out for it in their numbers for what will be the last game of the season, irrespective of how well things go tonight.
And here come the players now.
Here come the teams now.
The sky blue and white shirts, Argentina-esque with white shirts and socks. The Galabankies led out by Tam Muir in the East Fife tribute art shirt with the yellow shirts with the black sleeves and the black shorts and yellow socks as well.
They have to make a fast start. Away we go for the final game of the season. East Fife potentially just 90 minutes away from League One. Annan Athletic fighting for their lives. Space that we're used to at home.
Oh, here we go then.
Good touch. Takes it a bit wide. Could cut it back, headed away, but he'll get another stab at it. McManus is screaming for it. He lofts it in, bashes in there, it's cleared away. Miller lofts it back. McKenna. Peggy. It comes across, Troughton gets the touch of the chest. The ball dropped from Miller, connects with it well, but off target.
No objections to an effort like that, I have to say.
Forward it goes from McFarlane. Not the best ball, it's intercepted down the left-hand side. Here come the hosts. They get a good ball into the box, and a great chance for Luca Ross. Headed off target, bit of a let-off for East Fife.
This is dangerous.
Ryan Muir's throwing. Good play from Luca Ross. McManus trying to win it back. So too's Peggy. Anna managed to keep a hold of it. Ryan Muir's cross is headed on target, and we're all square. Annan level the tie early on through Tommy Goss.
Well, he is the danger man, we know what he can do, and he's just went and done it. I have to say it is a really well worked cross to find the space to hit it, and he sent that right to the back stick and gushed the header past Liam McFarlane on the far side. Not the start East Fife were looking for, far from it actually, but still plenty of time. That's clearly lifted the Annan tails up, but it's now up to East Fife to respond. Troughton bundled over by Tommy Muir.
He wants a free kick, he's not getting one either. Now it's with Luca Ross. Gets another ball in. East Fife struggling to deal with this, and it's off the bar. It must be on the Reaper side. What an incredible block from Mamadou Ba. A second goal looked an absolute certainty there.
I don't even know what happened. There was a bit of everything. East Fife have come away unscathed, but I'm not quite sure how. Great block by Mamadou Ba to keep us level in the tie, just one behind on the night.
Well, East Fife pretty chaotic defensively there, but that, I mean, he's come out of nowhere. That looked absolute dead certain 2-0. And just how crucial might that be? Mamadou Ba coming across now.
Well done from Ba.
And finding Trout.
Adam switch wings.
East Fife trying to bring it forward. Ba for Laref, who's gone over to the right. You know, sometimes wonder if he's just trying to be a bit too fancy. East Fife still have the ball though. Ba receiving it from McManus. Ba for Laref. Back to Ba. Laref's gone down. Back on his feet now though. Ba still has a hold of the ball. Trying to play it through for Kieran Miller, but it's gathered by Jamie Smith. It was a good ball through.
Yeah. You know what you're looking at, and I would say just hang that over the top off. Well, of course, with Goss being there now, it's perhaps a different story, but I'd still look to hang that over the back of Muir and Goss just into the path off one of the centre halves to either nod it down or square it across.
McKenna, high spinning ball.
Good claim.
Keeper drops it, and it's in! Oh, free kick! And East Fife are back in front of the tie! Well, it was Brian Easton who was challenging Jamie Smith 99 times out of 100. The goalkeeper gets a free kick from there. He didn't. Laref smashes it home. 1-1. 4-3 East Fife for aggregate.
Absolutely surprising, in all honesty. I think I'm trying to find the right word for that. I cannot believe that the referee has let that go. In so many instances you see, as soon as the keeper spills that ball, it's a free kick given. I don't think there was anything in it to be a foul.
Number 16, Adam Laref.
But the reliable sources say he has just dropped it, so I think we could put it down to a nice case of butterfingers. Perhaps that is the change that East Fife needed to get themselves back as the aggressors in this tie. Here it comes.
In comes the throw in. We get the first flick on, it's off the line! Oh, East Fife so close to the second. Laref's effort saved and cleared away.
Well,
and we really seem to have our tails up now, Ollie.
Yeah, we're going through the gears. We're going
outside
through
flag might have
quickly.
gone up. Oh, so close to taking the lead on the night.
I think that would have been enough, particularly just ahead of half time.
And it comes. And Laref!
Oh, it's blocked
I think
again.
that should be another corner,
yeah.
It is. No. Yeah, it's another corner. I think and it comes again. Fash was in there, but it's just headed away. Laref, chance to knock this back into the mixer. Twisting inside, good ball in, Ba's in there, and it's snatched by Andy Munro. That was a great chance.
He let out a wee giggle there to McKenna. He knows himself that he couldn't have not hit that. In comes McKenna.
McKenna. Easton's in there again. Off target.
Chances are flowing from these sort of aerial positions that we've had in recent moments. Corners, deep crosses, free kicks. Not the Scouse comedian, of course.
Good delivery, headed off target. Because really, I know they scored 2 goals on Tuesday night, but one of them was, let's be honest, it was our own bloody fault.
Yeah.
And the other one just comes from a corner when we were a bit shattered. Other than that, they didn't really offer a threat. And I feel as though they might just be keeping him on for as long as possible because he offers that threat. Here's McKenna, dragging it back.
Oh!
Shouting was in there, but it's cleared away. So yeah, I think they just want to keep him. The second half, starting in a similar vein to the end of the first. East Fife having not really been in the game, totally lifted by that equalizer. Trout was in there, snatched out of a bit.
You almost come to expect, and it's been a real treat seeing him at East Fife, I think. Most people would agree. But here comes Laref, another player that's been a treat to watch.
Steps inside, goes for goal, over the bar.
incredibly frustrating, but when he's good, he is great, and that was a wee moment of magic, just not went his way with the finish. The likes of Kelty, of course, Montrose.
Lofted in, Monroe missed it. Barr trying to put the pressure on. To get the ball in, it's hooked towards goal, but straight at McFarlane.
He's on.
Jones. No flag. Rob Jones. He's got Troughton waiting. Slows it down.
Yeah,
plays it out wide. Healy gets it in. Headed away. Miller heads it on. I think it would have been better trying to bring it down, but Jones trying to knock it on. Troughton, no foul. Troughton blocked and cleared away. Well, Adam were adamant that was a foul by Alan Troughton. It's now with Todd. Smith breaks into the box, drags it back.
Great challenge by Andy Monroe.
From Andy Monroe.
Absolutely fantastic match. Probably the best moment of his over the two legs.
1,304. That's 1,304. Once again, thank you for being here.
Well, just like Mamadou Ba in the first half, that looked certain for the back of the net.
Being replaced by number 2, Stuart Murdoch, and number 9, Scott Shepherd.
Shepherd.
Scott Shepherd is
Shepherd, he's putting the pressure on here. He manages to get it to sit down. They get the shot away, blocked. Shepherd could go for this again, but he snatches at it.
I think Scottish
Fife are surely in the position now, but if they get the next goal, they win the tie. Todd plays it into the centre circle for McGowan. Floated in. Oh, it's saved by McFarlane.
Oh, that's outstanding.
That's Tommy Muir just actually got a toe on it.
First time he got a touch on it with his foot just to direct it away from you. Secondly, to get yourself on top of that, gather the ball and compose yourself.
Well, it looked like that ball was coming to nothing. Tommy Muir did well to get anything on it at all, but McFarlane said no. My heart is beating out of my chest, Ollie.
That's
Paul Smith thumps it forward. That should be a keeper's ball. He gets the punch on it. It's headed back into the mixer. Ba heads it clear. Not back in that direction. Nori gets the head on it.
She's got to be
back into the mixer. And is it going to sit up? It's hooked behind.
The ball is given
a goal kick. And that surely will be enough. Play Annan will be in a lot of a rush to take this, but there can't be that much time to go. East Fife have been promoted to League One after an aggregate victory in the final.
We are League One
bound. The blood with Methil supporters, and the disappointment of missing out on the League Two title has been wiped away.
Well, it doesn't matter how you get there. The fact is, we have done it, and we will be playing third-tier football next season. Absolutely deserved after the two legs against Annan, and a phenomenal second leg against East Fife. Everybody amber dug on the park, it seems.
Please give the players a big hand for the
I am absolutely ecstatic for that bunch of players, for the management staff and the fans who have followed this club up north, down south, everywhere this season. Cannot put into words how much this is deserved. Fantastic.
And they've worked their magic again. That's them now being promoted. Adds to Forfar, Brecon, Partick Thistle.
That is, yeah, it's absolutely incredible news. Just over the moon.
Both as well, of course.
Yeah.
And the fans joining in the celebration.
And I'm just without words, to be completely honest with you, as I've said, how well deserved that is for this group of players, for that management staff, and for the hundreds of supporters that have travelled down here. Genuinely so proud of this football club tonight, and absolutely everything that they've worked for this season. So many setbacks at various points, but my God, when they've had to stand up and be counted tonight, they have done just that, Daniel. Superb. What a performance, sorry, I'm just an absolute delight for these young supporters that have come down and are getting this experience of joy on the park. It's just
And I don't imagine there will be any East Fife fan who's in a rush to be heading home despite what presumably will be a long drive.
Touchy class from this squad over the last 360 minutes. Well, give them 270 because I think we'll all agree that that first leg was a bit drab, but I'd watch that 36 times if it meant we got one of these every 4 weeks.
Absolutely. And what a season it's been. It began 10 months ago with a 3-0 win against Greenock Morton in the League Cup. Alan Triton scored a hat-trick. You got a feeling then that this could be the makings of a special team. Ultimately we missed out on the title, but boy have we made up for it today. It was nervy at times and it went right to the wire. Thanks to Ollie for joining me on co-commentary. Thanks to all of you who've watched the stream, who've come to the games this season. Thanks to Dick Campbell and his staff. Thanks to the players for the heck of a journey we've been on this season. Full-time score at Galabank. Annan Athletic 1, East Fife 1. East Fife won 4-3 on aggregate. We are promoted.
What a Fife!